Look at the way he's driving like an old man.
Why would I drive fast?
Because I'm asking you to.
It's been a brilliant experience all the way through, I have to say. From the very first moment I met Ron, it was the first time that I just had one meeting. It wasn't really a proper audition. But still, we had a long conversation, and then him, Peter Morgan, Andrew Eaton, everybody had so much faith and trust in me, and that they offered me the part after 3 days, without recalling me to make another audition, which never happened to me before. So I felt this support and yeah, being really like you know, taken care of by everybody from the first moment on. Then I was lucky to have a very good relationship with Niki as well, because this is a crucial thing in preparation. He was so far away from me, we didn't have anything in common really, that it was for me the most important thing in preparation to get to know him and to understand him more as a man. Then the shoot was fantastic. I got along with Chris very well, and with everybody else involved. And then when I saw the movie, it's one of these few times where you think, okay, the film is exactly how you imagined it to be when you first read the script. So you're really happy, even with your own performance, which is the toughest one, you know, because normally you always go like, oh God, I would have loved to do this in a different way, and oh God, what did I do then? You know? And it was still hard, but I was kind of happy, you know.
What was it like to shoot? I mean, was it? I mean, obviously, there's lots of big physical set pieces and things.
Sometimes, logistically, it was a bit of a nightmare because we had to shoot different races on one day. So we had to shoot Brazil and then Japan raining on the same day at the same race courses. So it was quite complicated. Here and there, and then of course it was tough to get the prosthetic makeup. That always took ages, you know. So you sit for 7 hours in a makeup chair. You're picked up at 3 o'clock in the morning, so you have to, you know, keep up the energy and so on. But again, you know, if you have the privilege to work with somebody as charming and great as Ron, you don't want to complain.
And were you aware of the story, you know, before you were approached about it? You know, the story of the two men.
Yeah, I didn't know that much about the rivalry, but I of course knew who Niki Lauda was. I grew up in Western Germany, in Cologne, not that far from the racetrack where the accident happened. So as a kid, we all knew who Niki Lauda was. I was at that racetrack very often. My father would take me there to see vintage races, and so. And he's still around. Niki is still on TV every weekend, so he's a hero, and that makes you, of course, then very nervous at first when you're supposed to play him, because he's a very special and unique guy.
I'm both quicker than you and better at setting up the car.
James Hunt is a proven winner at the highest level.
Is there a question, or are you just trying to piss me off?
There's a huge cultural difference between Germany and Austria. We don't like each other that much, you know. And I think the Austrians are closer to you English guys, also when it comes to sense of humor and straightforwardness. You know, we Germans are more restrained and so. So I was very nervous before I met Niki, because I didn't know how he would like the idea of a German playing him, you know, and how the Austrians would react to that, you know, to a German playing their national hero. So I knew that I had to spend a lot of time in Vienna, first of all, to absorb that Austrian way of life and their very ironic and cynical attitude, but also to get the accent right, which is so different, and then of course to spend time with Niki.
Do you think it's a completely unique event, and you'll never be able to, you know, never make another film like this?
Rush 2.
Yeah, Rush 2.
I mean, yeah, Niki's still around, maybe as a pie. I don't know. No, I want to work with all the guys involved in that film again. I would love to work with Chris again, with Ron, with Peter Morgan, that's for sure. And with Andrew Eaton. At least I'm shooting now with Michael Winterbottom, a film produced by Andrew Eaton. So that's nice to be together working on something new. But another Formula One film, I don't know.